One of the biggest questions that I've been asking myself recently is whether being ready is a feeling or a decision. Oftentimes, I would tell myself that I would be ready for something eventually, whatever the situation might have been, as if there was going to be some day where I just woke up and I was going to feel totally different. Over time, I started to realize that that day wasn't coming. It wasn't. I was starting to live in fear a little bit. I thought that telling myself that I'll be ready eventually was protecting my peace, but no, I was starting to grow very afraid. I was keeping myself stuck in the familiar past by trying to map out and trying to have a sense of when I would feel ready in the uncertain future. So, what does it mean to become ready for something? I think that it means starting small with trying again, even when it feels a little uneasy or uncomfortable. Trying a different approach this time around, using the knowledge that you've gained from your past experiences to have a clear understanding of when something feels right and when something feels wrong. We need to start allowing ourselves to feel the imperfections, but I think that taking action first then fuels the motivation to try again. When you choose readiness, you are choosing to trust the universe again. And you'll start to keep an eye on synchronistic events that are happening in your life. You'll be way more in tune to a lot of the coincidences that have been going on throughout all your daily life. And you'll realize that they hold a much deeper meaning than you think. James Redfield really stresses this idea in the first insight of his novel, The Celestine Prophecy, which is my favorite book of all time, and honestly the reason why I started making videos in the first place. Anyways, in summary, the first insight basically says that you need to be ready first. You need to be fully aware and conscious to start accepting the synchronicities showing up in your life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be tapped into such ideas if you were just putting off feeling ready into the future. With that being said, I believe that being ready is a choice. It's not a feeling. It's important for us to stop letting the mishaps and the mistakes that we've made in the past threaten our possible future and shut us off from opportunities that are in store for us. With one breath, with one flow, you will know synchronicity.